Yow.
What?
What's up, player?
Big.
Hell yeah, man.
Up north trip?
Nah, temperature's rising.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was infamous.
The classique, man.
Oh, yeah.
The infamous
Was that
LTBR Daily. Yeah, man, 1995, man, classic. Your boy was just 15 years old, man. Fresh baby face. Oh, yeah.
He was more than 15.
I was 15.
Man, that was wild.
Yo, you had to be 15 too, right? 16 the most?
What? Yeah, I don't know. Well,
you don't even know how old you are.
What's that?
You don't even know how old you are.
Oh, no. I thought you were asking how old they were.
No, I was asking how old were you in 95?
Yeah. I was 15.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I thought Tim and I were the same age. I'm like,
yeah, man. No,
unless you've been lying all this time.
I just don't know how old they were.
They were probably 20, 21 the most, something like that.
Right.
That's still mad young, man. To drop a classic bomb like that, kid.
Hold on one sec.
What?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, now you in the man cave.
Yeah, right. Yo, so did you watch the Face Off?
Yeah. You?
What'd you think? Who won, Mook or Tay-Rock?
Mook didn't show up.
I know. Yeah,
stood him up, man.
Spicy though.
Yeah, man. Yo, he had
any amount of money on me. I guarantee
that
that's
was
a
some
win.
good ass confidence, bro. I wasn't mad at that, man. That's what I want to see when you got a mega match. I want to see people talking confidently, dog.
Yo, they were talking. This is the biggest battle of the year and possibly the last few years. I'm not nowhere near excited enough.
They say that for every match, man. They'd be like, Danny Myers versus, let's see, Ishmullah, the battle of the decade. right. Coming up next. I'm like, oh, come on, man. I mean, it is a big battle, though, man. But they would have said the same thing with the Briz battle, too. You know what I mean? Like, you got to sell it no matter what. Yeah. But it is big, though, because how often do we get to see Murda Mook battle and, you know, so many implications with this one riding on it. You know what I mean? Right. It's a big battle, dog. I'm excited, man.
Who do you got?
I think I got Mook. Yeah, I'm old. It's like, why am I going to go against the old guys? I used to buy these DVDs. You know what I'm saying?
Danny co-signed Mook, so I got to go with Mook.
Danny co-signing Mook really made me want to go against him. Yo, Danny can't hold water for nothing. He goes, I'm not going to say anything, but here I am. I'm about to say everything. All right. So I didn't hear I heard some material. And I'm going to stop here. But no, see, I'm going to keep going, okay? All I'm going to say is you can't beat the truth, all right? I got Mook. And I'm like, oh, gosh.
Clearly.
This is why everyone gets on your case, bro. I'm like, you can't hold water for nothing, man. No. If you want a battle rap secret to get out, tell Danny Myers.
Yeah, man. He blew the secret on Mook versus Averb.
I know.
In his battle, he was like, and Mook's battling Averb. And we're like, what?
No, that was Pat Stay, remember?
And Pat Stay and Tay-Rock. He did both those. Both of them.
Remember when he called up Angry Fan and he was like, oh, man, you know, so, that's my homie Adi Boom, man. He was writing for Surf. I know. He told me. I was like, dude, man. Like, just relax, Danny. I'm pretty sure URL like feeds Danny false information. They're like, Danny, we're going to bring Head Ice back. He goes, I heard something about Head Ice. I can't tell everybody, but, you know. But
it has to do with URL and Head Ice. That's all I can say.
And a possible return.
Yeah, right.
You ain't here for me, though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if the Iceberg heads over to the smack ship, you know what I'm saying? Everything's going down, okay? Like, Danny, man. Come on, what are you doing? Yo, what do you think about Math saying that Tay-Rock is at a level 2 when it comes to writing, right? And the Mook rounds that he heard are at a level 9, right? And Lux and them are like, Lux, I guess, is like a level 10 writer or whatever. He says he's a level above Lux when it comes to the writing.
Oh my God, dude! All right, and this is what I was saying before, man. I like Math. I like Math as a battler. I like his show. I like his personality. I cannot stand how he looks at himself, though. You know what I mean? Like when he's talking about himself, everything goes out the window.
Everything's out the window.
No. Nope.
It's like he's never stumbled in a battle. He's never had a bad battle. His writing has always been what's carried him throughout his career. It's so intricate. It's so complex. It's like, you need like lightning to engrave tablets to understand what he's writing.
This is stuff.
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
I'm like, yo, he dead ass looked into the camera and said, I'm above Lux. I'm like, even Misfit like kind of looked over like, what's this guy talking about right now?
Dude, and that's the thing. I mean, everyone kind of had. How does he not know? Everyone listening is going, nah, that ain't it, man. No. Matt, like, just stop, Matt. Matt, just stop.
It's crazy because
when he got punched by Disaster, man, and he was just wilding out. It's like, Matt, come on, man, we like you. Just stop.
It's like, everything is going so well, man. You got your show, you're getting money from it, you look happy. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of sponsors. You're traveling here, you're traveling there, and it's kind of like, wow, But then I feel like he wants to be looked at in a certain light, in a certain regard. And here's the thing. You can't force people to have an opinion about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't impose your opinion on yourself onto other people. And the more you try to force it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the less that people are receptive to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if you telling some chick, this is the best schlong dong you've ever had in your life. And she's like, well, actually, Lexington Steele used to bang me out 10 years ago, and that was the best schlong. And you go, no, this is the best cock you've ever had in your life, isn't it? I'm telling you it is. And she's like, well, technically, Wesley Pipes used to bust my guts out 10 years ago. That was probably maybe not as good as Lexington Steele, but close second. And then, no, this is the absolute epitome of cock you've ever had.
I mean, you can make her say it, but that doesn't mean she believes it. You know what I mean? And you're right, man. That's the thing. It's like he's trying to force this narrative onto people, and it just has the opposite effect. And he doesn't realize that that's what it's doing.
Self-awareness is a big thing, dog.
What is it?
Self-awareness.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got to see how people view you. And then, it's always better to have other people talk about you than to talk about yourself. Mm-hmm. That's why Lux is so revered, because, he can say whatever he says, but then there's legions of people who will go out there and back it up. Right. Whether, he's performing the best or not. You say battle rap, people will say Ludilux, Murda Mook all day long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, those will be the first two names that come out of their mouths, and they're just ingrained in people's minds. It's like, you can't force people to have the opinion that you have about yourself. Like, they have to willingly come out there and say it. Like, yo, I believe you are that. And not for nothing, man. I mean, the antics, the fights over the years and stuff like that, like, they've taken over. They've taken over people's opinions. The first thing when people think about Math, what are they going to think about? They're not going to think about his lyrical prowess. They're going to think about his fighting abilities. You know what I'm saying? Right. That right hand he threw to Sirius Jones, the Dose fight, the Disaster fight. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then it's like, all right, well, yeah, I like his battles too. You know what I'm saying? He's got a good personality for battle rap. Yeah, his believability is definitely up there and he's intriguing. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to get to the lyrics after all of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is kind of crazy.
And that's wild because I remember Rock from Helter Skelter. He was on
I interviewed him years ago.
Did you really?
It's on YouTube.
Oh shit! I gotta watch these, man. What is it? What it like starts with a 7?
Yeah,
right?
718 Media. You got to spell it all out.
718 Media.
Yeah,
okay.
Spell it all out.
On there, huh?
He's on there. Yeah.
Who else you got?
I interviewed him. I interviewed John before he had a beard. I interviewed Real Deal when he looked like a Honus Wagner. DNA. Oh, yeah. Blimey. Marv 1. The other dude, you don't belong in Detroit. What's my man's name? Not Quest McCody, the other guy.
There's another guy? Dirt. Mo Dirty?
Mo Dirty, yes. You remember Mo Dirty. And then I did a whole bunch of things with my boy, like all these sneaker reviews, like when sneaker reviews wasn't really a thing. And then I had a round table discussion on a Tribe Called Quest. Remember when what's my man's name? That the actor director dude, the white guy.
Dude,
the Tribe Called Quest thing. Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport,
yeah. So it was Master Ace, Marco Polo, I want to say Fresh Daily, and man, there was someone else also who was there. And it was in this fly sneaker store out there in Brooklyn, and we did a whole round table about A Tribe Called Quest and the movie and what they all thought, and then just hip hop in general. And Master Ace was telling me all kinds of stories about how the symphony was put together and all this fly stuff, behind the scenes stuff and everything. Like, it's dope, man. That one is on Vimeo, actually. So I think that one is on Vimeo. I got to find it and start taking clips and put that up on YouTube too. But yeah, man, your boy was out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of fire.
I remember that. I remember that documentary, Beats, Rhymes,
and Life. Yeah.
Oh, it was like, all right. Yeah. And, yeah, man, it was weird because I think I took from it something different than everyone else did, because I think, everyone else was kind of sympathetic to Fife, but I kind of viewed Fife as just being like the disgruntled.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Right?
You're treading on dangerous waters right now.
I know. And like RIP to him and all. But like that's kind of what I took from it. You know what I mean? Like I think they were kind of going for Q-Tip left him high and dry. And I kind of took it as like Fife didn't like being Q-Tip's wingman. And he was like, fuck this, I'm bouncing. And he went solo and things didn't really work out like that. And he was still kind of mad about Q-Tip's success and worldwide fame. Man, that's kind of how I took it, man.
Hey, yo, I think it's just tough whenever you're in a group and you're in a group setting, and it's a lot of adjustments to be made, man. And and you're talking about being in a group for someone when you guys were kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you come in as kids, you're the lead rapper. You're teaching people how to rap, and people revere you as that guy. And then time goes on and things shift, and it's like, well, wait a minute, I'm not chopped liver. Like, I'm really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm equally just as much as a reason why people love this group. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why A Tribe Called Quest together is more successful than anything that they've done separately.
Right.
And that's not by accident. To me, I feel like Phife Dawg is just as much as a reason as a success as Q-Tip was. But when you're 6 foot and you got some muscles and the chicks are creaming all over the place for you and stuff like that, and you're producing the beats and your vocals are the lead vocals all the time, it's like people start to look at things differently. And that's when you got to have that group organization and go, listen, we are the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make the whole thing. The sum is not greater than the total. You know what I mean? The sum of the parts is not greater than the total.
It's weird, man, because a lot of times when groups break up to go solo or whatever, it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it does, but I mean, rarely, dude.
Yeah,
rarely.
I mean, Q-Tip he had a couple hits out there.
Oh yeah.
But then when he went solo, people were like, "Oh my God, why is he making a song for people to dance to? Like, why does he want women to like his music?" I'm like, you don't shut your backpacking ass up and allow this man to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, Jay Dilla made the damn beat, man, for Breathe and Stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, how more hip hop do you want to get? You know? Why is he on a song with Missy Elliott talking about women? I'm like, don't you guys like women? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you in your dungeon just jacking off the hardcore beats and stuff like that? Like, with a no ma'am shirt on? Like, relax, dude.
Yo, I forgot about Breathe and Stop. I was thinking of Vibrant Thing. That was that other.
That's
one
the same thing, right? No, Breathe and Stop.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah. Same song. No. Vibrant Thing. My bad. Yeah. That's two different songs. Yeah. They're like, how dare he make two songs for women back to back? Ugh, disgusting. He likes vagina. Oh my God. I can't listen to him anymore.
Yo, hey, but Busta made the transition though, man.
He sure did, boy. Ooh, boy, did he ever, man.
Yo, to kind of swing this to battle rap, man, are you surprised by the people who are like into battle rap? Like Busta Rhymes being like...
Well, he comes from a battling background, though.
And Q-Tip, right? They were both at Summer Madness, right?
Right. Well, Busta Rhymes comes from a battling background, truth be told. He battled Jay-Z back in high school, took a loss, you know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z was just a little bit more advanced at the time. I think Busta still wants that revenge, man.
I bet he does, man.
I know he does. As an MC, I know he does. Like, in the back of his mind, these guys are always competing. And then remember when Jay-Z dropped that little bar, like when he was like, say I'm not as animated like, say, a Busta Rhymes, but the real shit you get when you bust down my lines and all that.
Right.
And Busta was like, yo, Duke, is he talking about me? Why is he disrespecting me like that, Duke? I'm a street corner bully, foot my way up his ass, Duke. He don't want the stewed chicken, teriyaki, oxtail, beat down, mash up, potato fried wedges, Duke, that I'll give his ass, Duke. And Jay-Z was like, no, Busta Rhymes is very animated. You know what I'm saying? It was just a line. I never diss anyone. I just write raps. And I'm like, come on, Jay-Z. Like, you know what you're doing, man. And then K Slade jumped in. Oh no, Busta told me this was a Jay-Z diss record. Busta kind of went at him. So, Busta still wants his revenge, man. I think he still wants his revenge, dog. How is that Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls all went to the same high school?
Did they really?
In downtown Brooklyn, yeah.
No shit. At the same time?
Yeah, they're all like the same age, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they didn't stick around long, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jay-Z went to go sell kilos of cocaine in Virginia.
Right, over in Virginia, right? Yeah.
And Busta Rhymes, I think, moved out to like Long Island or whatever. And then, Biggie was like, I'm out of here after 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, wow, man. You know what I mean? But it's crazy that they all were there at the same time, though, at one point.
That's wild.
That's crazy when you think about it.
Do you think the school puts their pictures on the wall?
They have to at this point. Yo, there was a footage on YouTube where Busta Rhymes went back to that school. Some kid was rapping, and it seemed like the kid started directing lyrics at him. Busta Rhymes went crazy on him, yo.
Really?
Like, he started rapping at the kid. Like, he was tearing him apart, yo. And then he was like, yo, don't you ever disrespect me like that, dope. Like he went crazy on him, dog.
He went rah rah like
Like
a
a dungeon, like he straight battled the kid in school. Like this is like a high school kid. The kid must have been no more than like 10th grade, yo. Busta went ham on him. I said, "Oh my god, yes, he still wants to battle Jay-Z, yo. I don't care what anybody says."
Wow, yo, he was at what was that? What was that battle? I can't remember the names of the guys who were battling, but the infamous one where he's like, "Yo, I'm styling on you." That one.
Was he there?
I think so, man. I think he was.
Was he really there? I know that's a Long Island joint. E-Nix and was it E-Nix or was E and J versus what was the other guy's name?
Trigger? I don't know.
No.
Trigger.
Some random ass name, man.
Yeah,
E and J versus somebody, man. I forgot or whatever, but yeah, that was infamous. Did that predate Math Swing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did predate Math Swing, right?
That was like man.
But you know what? I gotta give it to Math though, because if Math wasn't like good, he probably would have ended up like those guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Math has talent. He's good,
right.
But he's just not Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's fine. Not everybody's gonna be Loaded Lux. You know what I mean?
Yo, but is Loaded Lux the gloat though? Because Math is. I don't know if Loaded. You got to ask yourself that question.
Yo, out of all the legends, I'm the greatest legend of all time. Like that's a hell of a title, yo.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Yo, to even
legends only.
Right? To even think that about yourself, like, it's crazy. So, like, there's been mad legends before. In a world where there's a lot of rap legends, here comes the greatest rap legend of all time. Math Hoffa stars in The Gloat. That's crazy.
Come on, man. No, and the thing is if those two were to battle, I don't know, man. I think he'd get a real reality check.
A rude awakening about lyrics.
When he saw the reaction from people, because I think he thinks like, "Hey, I got this show, man. Everyone loves me. I'm getting all this love from industry people," and I think even those people would come back and be like, "Oh, dude, you're about to get fucking killed." Right? You know,
they might have a meltdown, man. We can't have that happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, how crazy is it that France and Cece are out there in LA, kid? Get ready for Mook versus Rock, man. Living their best life, yo.
I don't know if Cece's living her best life.
Oh, they definitely living their best life. I ain't seen nothing pop up on Instagram, and I'm like, when you don't see that, it's like they're living their best life, kid.
They are too busy. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
you just see like one picture. Oh, having my morning coffee. Oh, here's the sunrise.
Right.
I'm like, what happened the rest of the day? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to live vicariously, man.
Any of that, right?
Yeah, I saw France. I saw half of France's arm in the frame, man. For when was it with Danny? You know, no, with the Holmzie and B Dot face off.
I missed that one.
He was standing next to Loso and Emerson Kennedy and whatnot. I was like, that's France's arm. I heard France's voice in the background.
Yo, Emerson had blue hair, dude.
I'm a little worried, yo. What do you think's gonna happen with that battle tomorrow? I guess we could do 2 episodes, man. Let's do a little, prediction joint or whatever, and then we'll chop it, and then, we'll get to what we call up to get to. You know what I'm saying?
I think that battle's actually going to be really good. I actually think all of the battles are going to be really good tomorrow. I'm expecting. I like all the battles, man. I really do. But okay, so Emerson and Loso, I think, are going to surprise people. You know how everyone in the chat was like, "Next, shut up, boring."
Yo, I can't watch the chat when like once everything's rolling, I shut the chat off, man, because otherwise I get distracted. I can't follow what's going on. I'm missing things.
Probably what I should have done. But man, they were killing them. Like, yeah, I don't know. If
Word.
Oh, they were killing them. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like literally every comment I saw, was
God.
like, "Oh, this sucks. Put on the next one, bitch." You know. But here's the thing, though. There's a good thing about that because expectations are low, right?
Right.
And these guys, I think, are going to really come in and impress. I mean, Emerson's last two weren't the greatest, but I think he probably learned from them. And I think, I mean, we've seen him. We've seen him be great. And, if there's a time to be great, it's this card, right? I mean, this is a huge, for someone who was knocked out in the second round of the tournament and now to be on the Mook card, that's an incredible honor. And he gets that and he knows that. And then Loso knocked out first round. And look, here he is, like it's pretty incredible. And these guys aren't fucking it up. And Loso, man, I love Loso versus Scotty over at No.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he killed it. So we know, like, he's not going to fold under this sort of pressure. So I think these guys are going to rise to it. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be the most shocking out of.
Dude, I'm nervous for Emerson Kennedy, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because the COVID joint.
He's
out partying?
Well, he's out partying at 3 a.m, and then he's on. Fool is on Twitter talking about he was on Molly and he was coming down from it like last week or something like that. And I'm like, bro, don't you got a battle coming up, man? Like, now your hair is turquoise. Like, you got time to go get your hair dyed. And then the last time you had a battle, you dyed your hair blonde and you came out and shat the bed. I'm just kind of like, this ain't adding up for you to be bringing your best material, man. And he's not a dude who's like been battling like that many times per year.
Right.
That's like, dude, like every time we see you, it's been a decline in material. You know what I'm saying? And now the flow is like a little weird. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just think Loso is just more focused. He just seems like, I'm focused. I know what I need to do. I think Loso's going to win this battle, yo.
Yeah. I definitely think Loso's going to win.
Yeah. Definitely think
I just think Emerson's going to be really good too. But
I hope so. Like, I always want to see a good battle. You feel me? Like, I always want to see a good battle. But I'm just like, bro, you've been doing a lot, Emerson. Like, get it together, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Man, get it together, man.
Right.
And then the Holmzie and B-Dot joint. So you didn't see their face off?
No.
Yo, it was a half hour of B-Dot call it Homeboy's fan base stupid and like talking about, the lyricism and I'm an elite, MC and the intelligence level is going to be shown in this battle. And it's basically calling him dumb for a half hour. You know what I mean?
Wow. How did Holmzie take that?
Holmzie's pretty cool about it. He's like, listen, man, like there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you might need 1,000 words to get to a point. I might need 6 words. I might be able to break something down to a 2-year-old that you're not able to. You know what I'm saying? And he goes, yeah, there you go. So you can teach 2-year-olds and toddlers. I'm here to teach like, college classes and stuff like that. And I'm like, I hear you, B-Dot. You know what I'm saying? But there is something about being able to be dope with more simplicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everyone needs to be super complex and intricate to be dope. And B-Dot was saying that's what waters the game down, is people not being intricate enough and lyrical enough. And I'm like, I hear that, but not everyone needs to rap like Kendrick Lamar to be dope. Like, you can be a more simple rapper and still be fire, still get your point across and still have people feel it. You know what I mean? So, but, like he even said it himself, though. He considers himself a pen guy, so he'll always be biased to the pens, and all of those guys. So I'm kind of like, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it, but don't sleep, because who do you think is watching battle rap? You know what I'm saying? people who will be able to digest more of Holmzie's material, the quote unquote stupid people? You know what I'm saying? Or do you think it's a bunch of like guys with doctorates sitting back going,
Right.
I can't wait to see how intricate all of these rappers can get with these bars.
right.
You know, if they're not rapping at least 17 syllables per bar, then they suck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's where a lot of people like fail to understand. Like, yo, man, yes, it's good to do that in pockets. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, like, the majority of people watching this stuff, you know, and to quote you, are going to be quote unquote dumb people. You know what I'm saying? Right. I say that facetiously. You know what I'm saying? Right, but it's like, you got to understand that, man. I'm like, dude, you keep dissing the fans. Like, you got to be careful.
I think, you know, kind of like you were saying the other day, I think Holmzie's going to surprise us. And it's kind of hard to bet against a guy who we kept consistently betting against. Absolutely. And being wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? And B-Dot is one of my favorites, you know? Like, shit, I barely ever have him losing a round, much less like a battle, you know?
Right.
I say that to say, like, I think this is going to be fucking close, man.
I think it's going to be a dope-ass battle, yo.
I think it is, too. Again, like, here we are. This is, you know, opening up the card, and we're just like, yeah.
And
this is going to be incredible.
And I love the fact that B-Dot is setting it up to be complexity versus simplicity. And we're going to see who wins, because what if the simplicity beats out the complexity?
But Holmzie's not that. Holmzie's not like that.
I know. I say it wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He's not even the simplest of rappers to when you think about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He ain't Dot. You know
right. That's the difference, right? There you go.
There's a big difference there, bro. You know what I mean? Big difference, man. And then, your favorite battle on this card. Danny Myers, the most inconsistent Plan B buyer, is going to be back.
Man.
Jerry West. Did you see that face-off?
Yeah. You know what? I only watched like half of it.
Why is Danny dressed like he's robbing a stagecoach?
I saw you say that. I didn't even notice what he was. Oh, with the bandana down? Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like it was from the 1860s and shit.
Yeah. No, people are like, yeah, that doesn't work for COVID, man. That doesn't do anything. Just take that off. Just nothing.
Yeah, you gotta love Danny, yo.
Yo, but yeah, I mean, as much as I love Danny, I mean, face-offs are not his thing, man. That's not a strong suit. That ain't gonna work.
It was good though. I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
I gotta say this about Danny, yo. He shaves his head impeccably sharp, man.
Really?
Yes. As a bald dude, I gotta give him props, yo. Like, there's never a patch. It never looks like the hair is growing in. Like, it looks like this guy shaves his head every damn day, yo.
Huh.
And, yo, it's amazing, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, you compare his baldy to, like, Beasley's baldy and Smack's baldy and stuff, like, his baldy is, yo, he is a bald god, yo. Like, he, bald god.
Bald god.
Not only is he the bald god, he's also the bald god, yo. Like, it's bananas, man. I'm like, yo, salute to Danny Myers, man, on that, yo. Like, his bald game is impeccable, man. Like, I gotta give him his props.
I would never notice that.
Right. That's because you have a full, thick, luscious head of hair on your head there. Oh, look at that salt and pepper. Oh, don't do that, man. The ladies who are listening, half of them, panties are drenched right now, man. They're wringing them out, bro. Sliding around, man.
The good thing is just audio. Man.
The snail trail. Yo, if they were... they were able to see right now, man. Snail trail would be like 3 miles long, kid. I'm telling you, man. You ever see like when a dog like drags his ass across the floor?
Yeah, man.
That's what they'd be doing. They'd be like, "Oh my god, Tim's hair is so sexy. I gotta drag my twat across the floor." Oh, I gotta get rid of his snail trail. Look at that salt and pepper hair. It's freaking amazing.
Oh my god, that's great.
This
Snail
is
trail
so
of
great. Oh my
what
god.
juice. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, yo, for crying out loud. But yeah,
sorry, ladies, I'm taking. But yeah,
man, both of us are. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got to leave you on Sahara Desert. Sorry, ladies.
right?
Yeah, man. But Danny Myers versus Jerry Wess.
You know, and I love Jerry too, man.
Yeah.
But man, I'll tell you, I really thought Jerry got misused by URL for a couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was really fire, and they just wouldn't bring him up.
Right.
And as soon as they brought him up, I don't think he's been as good. I really don't. I really don't.
What you think's the missing ingredient? Like, what's been different?
I'm not, I think part of it is just battling more often because he was battling a lot after that Glue Easy. It was like, and then all of a sudden it was John, and then it was B Magic, and then it was Geechee, and then, it was just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was used to that. Oh, and Nitty is thrown in there. Like all of a sudden it's just all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's good, but he was like, he's been like an 8 out of 10 out of all these.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping with this time off, since we haven't seen him in months, dude.
What was his last battle?
Maybe it was Geechee.
No, that was the video battle.
Yeah. Oh shit! It was Chilla. Duh.
Oh yeah, he was all right versus Chilla. I mean, he clearly lost, but he was good though.
Exactly, right? So I feel like, he just hasn't had a great year, which is terrible because this is the year of his biggest looks. This is what he's been working towards.
Right.
But anyways, now that he's had some time off since then, I think we're gonna get a good one. But I'm still gonna bet on Danny because Danny's just,
it's the bar guy.
Danny does this shit every other week, so you know what I mean. Like this will be nothing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna get a. Hey! And the last time Danny was on a Mook card, he gave me my favorite battle of the year. That was him and Pat Stay.
I love that. Had the round of the night.
Oh yeah, hey, Pat Stay won.
Yeah,
but hey, it takes 2 to make battle of the year, and Danny did his part. You know what I mean?
It's by standing there and having 10 kids.
Yeah. No, Danny was still dope, man.
No. All right, it was a really good battle, man. I can't front. Danny was dope. I know I crack a lot of jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Danny was really dope in that battle, though, man. But shit, man, them jokes.
You're not betting against Brooklyn.
I can't. It's illegal. What's wrong with you, man?
Why would you ask that? Of course I can't.
No, Jerry West. What's wrong with you, man? I have to. It's in my Brooklyn contract. Like, if I want to come back for Thanksgiving, I have to bet on Jerry West.
You don't want to run into Jerry in the street and have him be like, what the fuck, man? What do you mean Danny over me 2-1? As
soon as I get to that damn Brooklyn Bridge, it's going to be like, shit. You bet it against Jerry West, didn't you? Take your ass back to Ohio.
Turn around, bitch.
Turn around. You and your kid and your wife. I don't care. Get out of here. I'll be like, damn, sorry, Mom. I can't because Tim made me bet against Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
So how do you got it? You got a 3-0?
No. I think it's going to be a dope battle, close battle. It might end up being... It will be debatable, you know what I'm saying? But I think Jerry just might have slightly better setups. And I think he's going to be a little bit more direct to Danny instead of, I don't want to call them random punchlines because I hate when we just say that battle rappers have random punchlines because they're always rapping to their opponent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, you can use punchlines against other people, but I think he's going to be a little bit more direct with it. So I'm going to go Jerry.
Have more bars tailored to Danny. Danny will have towards Jerry.
He'll probably say Danny and then say the bar.
I'm going to shoot you.
Danny. and the gun will hit Danny in the wrist. Like, oh my
man,
God.
he's really talking to
He's
him,
so direct, this battle. Oh my God. Like, it's so tailored.
Holy shit.
If he didn't say Danny, these
that
bars could not have been applied to anyone else. Because did you hear the way he put Danny's name in there?
But he clearly said Danny. So
exactly right. Oh my God, man. Yeah, man.
So that's another fucking great battle, man, that I'm really looking forward to.
Nah, yeah, I'm happy with it, man. It's structured just like a real mega match boxing event, you know. So like I'm with it, man. I think we're gonna be pleasantly surprised by the undercard, and I'm really hoping that the main event lives up to the hype, man. And did you say who you're going for? You going for Tay-Rock?
No, I'm going for Mook.
You're going for Mook? Oh yeah, that's right, man. Because we're both old.
Just because Mook's gonna have the angle. You know, I was saying this because that's what Danny said, but I was just trolling. No, I think Mook is gonna. They're obviously gonna talk about the fight and all that sort of stuff, but I think Mook's really good at structuring rounds. He's not really good at editing them, but he's really good at like being like, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. And
there's always an arc to his rounds.
Yeah. People shit on the Iron Solomon battle, but I really like his material in there and how he structured it there as well. It was just too fucking long. It was just too much of it.
Fucking 5 rounds, 5 minutes each, man.
So thank God there's only 3. But man, especially when Tay-Rock said like, "Oh, I'm used to only going 3-4. I get to go way above that." I might have
like that for him.
to Tay-Rock simply because Mook would lose by doing too much material,
Yeah.
But I think Tay-Rock's going to do the same fucking thing, so they're just going to cancel each other out in that regard. So I'm going to go with Mook.
Yeah, me too. I don't think Tay-Rock should try to rap longer.
Dude, like, why do people think that that's good? Have you ever, Vlad, in your life ever heard someone say, "Hey, man, this guy was so good. He rapped for 15 minutes straight. He wins." Never. It's always like, "Oh, shut the fuck up already." Like,
yeah, man. Tay-Rock is not that kind of wordsmith to where you're like, he needs to add more stuff. Like, no, just, rap 4 minutes or whatever and call it a day each round, man. Like, rap 4 minutes, rap your heart out, give us the rock that we know. But trying to go 6 minutes, that extra 2 minutes, man, especially if it's not the hottest stuff we've heard in the world, like, it's just going to sound like, oh my gosh, could you end this already? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
An extra 2 minutes of rapping from, I don't know. That's not rap 4 minutes. Call it a day. Let Mook rap for as long as he wants to. Because if your stuff is potent, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Then you lose the potency the longer you go. So don't even do it.
Man, and I get worried about thinking about like having to transcribe it and shit.
Oh,
you know how long it takes to transcribe an hour and a half long fucking battle? Like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm done. I paid my dues. I'm done with that.
Yeah, you're like, man, I ain't doing this shit. Let some other dude do this battle.
Right.
Word, man. But yeah, man, so that is our rundown of Tim and Vlad's breakdown of the Murda Mook card versus the Tay-Rock. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I can't wait. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. on Caffeine. While you guys are on Caffeine, you might as well just follow LTBR Podcast.
Yeah,
so yeah, man, go to caffeine.tv/LTBR Podcast. Follow us because LTBR Daily is on Monday through Thursdays, 10:30 a.m. till noon. We've got the hottest morning show. We are killing it, man. And if you ain't been watching it, you played yourself. In the words of J. Rue the Damager, you don't want to go out there looking like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the only bozo not watching the hottest morning show in battle rap. We bring you the hottest interviews, the hottest topics. And on top of that, when you watch it, it looks like you're literally watching ESPN. We put a lot of production value into this. France, the director, puts a lot of production value.
Yeah, man.
Also, while you're here, man, go subscribe to our YouTube, Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, or LTBR Podcast. You will find it wherever you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever. Hit subscribe. Leave us 5 stars. Leave us those comments, man. It helps us out tremendously. And on top of that, it's free. What kind of sucker would you be if you just sat here and listened to it? Man, I ain't going to subscribe. I just like listening to the content every single damn day and every week. But I ain't going to hit that subscribe button. Don't play yourself, man. Like, how selfish can you be? Come on, man. On top of that, the fly gear is on its way. Oh my gosh, Tim, I had Dylan design me an exclusive piece that I'm going to debut on air hopefully this upcoming week, man. It's going to be so fire. We got so much fly merch coming. And if you want to leave the show a little something, hit that Cash App, man. $ LTBR podcast. You know, if you are a Tim and Vlad exclusive kind of person, when you leave a note, write Tim and Vlad. I mean, we will still share it with everybody else, but, you know, let the boss man France know, like, yeah, man, I really rock with these guys. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is our last minute Murda Mook versus Tay-Rock card breakdown. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.